Hey Scorpio, and welcome to your love reading for the month of October. And of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if for some reason if this reading does not resonate, please don't forget to check your other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars if that's the case, and definitely do not forget to cross-watch for love readings. Alright, and also I would like to quickly mention that if you ever feel guided to get a reading from me, all of my information is in the description box below. But other than that, let's get into your reading. I'm going to start by pulling the energy of you and the person you're connected with. You are going to be on the right and they're going to be in the left. However, feel free to reverse the roles if you feel that the energy is switched. Alright, so for the energy of the union, I'm going to start by using the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. We'll see what is going to pop up for you. Okay, just one more card. Whoa. Okay, yeah, bottom of the deck is abandoned. So this connection could have recently ended. I'm feeling very great shifts, unexpected endings. But I feel like your person is starting to recognize this connection, and it took this destruction in order for that to be brought to their awareness, because they've been unawakened for quite some time, but I feel like they're starting to awaken now. You could have left them out in the cold, or both. You both did that to each other, and now you're here finding yourselves kind of trying to pick up the pieces, right? But I feel that this person is starting to recognize this connection the minute this tower moment occurred within them, because they were living in a false perspective and an ego mindset that didn't let them see what this connection really meant to them. But now with the recognition card here, I feel that they're starting to see, they're starting to understand what this all meant to them. They could have abandonment issues, or you, or both. Okay, so what you're feeling over here is separation. Yeah, with fresh start and family. I feel that after this ending happened, you had no choice but to start all over, to start from square one. And as difficult as that was for you, you knew that you had no choice, right? It was either hit rock bottom or go up from here. And you decided to go up, even if it meant starting with barely anything. But you planted that seed, you set that intention, and it's going to blossom because of that. And it's already been blossoming. Okay, you could have spent a lot of time with family during this time, because you needed that sense of unity, that sense of compassion with family, just knowing that someone's there for you. And some of you could have a family with this person, and there's this need to pick yourself up in order for the family to have the stability, regardless if you're in a separation or not. But there's this like a strong sense of foundation that you're trying to have within your environment, whether that's a family you already have, or it's a family that you have with this person, and you're trying to still have this sense of foundation. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what comes up in the tarot. But definitely some endings here, some shakeups with this destruction card. Alright, so let's see what the challenges are, the feelings, and the desire for the connection. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull the card for the potential action your person may be taking towards you during this time. Yeah, look at that. We have the Death card for your challenge. The Four of Swords. Ooh, Judgment. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords, wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So there is going to be a reconciliation, believe it or not. And I feel, like I said, it took this destruction in order for your person to see that. It took the separation in order for this person to see that. You as well. I feel like separations happen because both parties need to see something that they're ignoring. Okay, and that tower only comes when you both have ignored your intuition or ignored what was right in front of you. And I feel like this destruction comes to get you both to see something. Okay, but this reconciliation is happening behind the scenes, whether you realize it or not. You definitely both miss each other. There's no one else that you've been talking to. I feel like it's just this person, and someone's really hung up on this connection. That's for sure. Looking at old photos, not really getting over it. And I feel like it could be you, Scorpio. Don't hate the messenger. But with this death card over here, this is your card as your challenge. I feel that you're struggling to let go. You're struggling to allow these transformations to occur when they need to occur. And that's not usual for a Scorpio, right? You're used to transformations. But I feel like this time around, it was hard to let go this time. It was hard to start all over because you worked so hard to create this foundation, to create whatever it was that you created here. It was hard for you to release that. But then you realized that, you know, everything I've ever worked for can be taken away from me at any moment's notice. So there is this energy of a lesson that you learned to not get attached to things and people and places, because they can all be stripped away from you at any moment. And yeah, that's sad and it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth, right? And I feel like that message is only coming up for you because there's this energy for you to tap more into your soul space, because the soul space always feels at home. The soul always feels good about themselves. So if you're finding dependency on outside forces, I feel like Spirit is just here telling you that those things and the way they make you feel, you can feel that way for yourself. You can make yourself feel that way. You don't need other things to fill that void. So when you lose them, you won't feel this sadness and desperation. Okay. I don't think desperation was a good word. It was sadness and, well, despair. Sadness and despair. That's what I meant to say. Okay. This person's challenge is the Four of Swords. So just like you, they're struggling to heal. They're struggling to move on. They feel the sadness and the heartbreak of that separation the same way that you do. And this person is finding it hard to breathe without air. I'm starting to hear that song No Air by Jordan Sparks and Chris Brown. So let me see what this Four of Swords is about this person. This person needs some time to themselves. Knight of Swords. They need to rest and recuperate before they can take any action. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to know what to do. Yeah, Judgment over here. You're both awakening, and this person is too, but there's this energy that this person has to go within before they can execute any type of plan and return to you, right? They know that they want to return to you, but they have to work on themselves first because they don't want to be a hot mess. And they can't come back too quickly because that means that it's too soon. They're not ready. And you both don't want to repeat that cycle of going through this mishap again. So I feel like this person just needs a timeout, and they could be struggling that they want to come out of it too quickly. It's like finishing a meditation way too soon. It's kind of what I feel here with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. But before you receive that download in your meditation, you know, that epiphany with the Judgment card, I feel like this person still needs a little bit more time to meditate and rest and recuperate. But there's this energy that they might just have like a word vomit and say things way too soon. And they have to wait for the right timing. They have to know when to say it. And that could be difficult. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Geminis are like that. Okay, so your feelings are judgment. So you're waking up, Scorpio, and I feel that you are also starting to recognize this connection. You always have, but I feel like that's why you carried this sadness, right? Because you saw this connection for what it was from the get-go. And it's been difficult to be the only one that's been awakened. But I feel like you're starting to feel this person's awakening. You are very intuitive. You are very connected to the people around you. So I feel like you're starting to feel their awakening just as much. You're very much tied together, contractually bonded to each other in some shape, way, or form. Emperor, wow. We have divine masculine energy. So I feel that that's you or your person. I feel like you're getting into this boss energy. Where over here, you were kind of struggling to see things clearly, to believe in these change and transformations. You're starting to release that, and you're starting to understand that there's a power bigger than you, right? There's source in the universe, and you're gaining power in that, and you're not letting anything stop you. You're just going towards it. After a period of, indecision, stagnation here, not wanting to see the truth, but you're starting to see the truth, and you're gaining power by seeing the truth. Let's see what that truth is. I mean, for me, it's this connection. Yeah, here we go. 4 of Wands, family. Yeah, I feel like you know what kind of family you want, and you're not willing to settle for anything less. 6 of Cups coming through again. You could share like a past life connection with this person, or you just have like a very familiar sense of feeling with this person. But I feel like you know what you want, and you're going to go after it. Whether it's with this connection or somebody else, you're not going to stop or rest until you have what you want. And I feel like it's that stability and that foundation. Because you deserve it. You deserve that success and feelings of achievement. This person is in the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel that they're working on themselves, right? And I feel like I did pick up that they still need more time. So they are trying. They do want to come towards you and offer you something, but they recognize that they still need some work to do. I feel like you're still mad at them for however things played out. And they regret it. They know that they could have done better, but it just wasn't possible for them at the time. Time is a really big factor that I'm feeling. It's all about timing. And I feel that you can't rush time. So someone needs to know that. So let's see what they're trying to work on. King of Wands and the Devil. Oof. They're trying to work on their old toxic patterns, sexually driven patterns. You don't want them to show up like this anymore. Right? This is what caused the sadness and the pain and the betrayal and the destruction, the unawakened energy. That's what this is. And they're trying to work towards it because, it brought them a lot of pain and sadness. Look at that. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. It brought them a lot of painful endings. They've lost a lot of relationships for being in this energy. And they're trying to work on that. Yeah, I feel like this person is very sexually driven, but that comes from a low vibration. That doesn't come from their true authentic self. It's a false lie that they told themselves just for ego purposes, to feed their ego and not their soul, right? But that's what the devil wants. Yeah, the devil definitely wants people to feed their ego and not the soul. But they're working on that. It's going to be a long uphill battle for this person, but they're trying. Your desire for the connection is the Ace of Wands. So you want a passionate new beginning. Whether it's with this person or somebody else, right? Because you've already started to let go of all those things that you had to. You've had to already start from square one. So you're thinking, if I'm going to have to start all over here, let this be a good one. Let this be fun. Let this be exciting. Let this be passionate. Let this be the one. I'm feeling really strong soulmate energy with these 2 figures here. You can see that. So you want this one to be the good final one. Justice. Beautiful. Yeah, you want justice in the situation because you're tired. I feel like you're exhausted of dealing with transformation after transformation and not getting what you want at the end of it. So you're hoping that you just get this time around. Justice this time around with the High Priest. Yeah, you want commitment, stability. And you have really high standards. And I feel that you went through these cycles so that your standards can be leveled up and for you to have a moral compass and this strong wisdom. And you have become very wise during these challenges and obstacles that were thrown your way. Their desire for the connection is the Ace of Swords. So they want this truth. They want to communicate some truth to you. I feel like some of them just want you to kind of tell them off. I feel like this person needs to get told off. And they want you to do it. And they know that they would deserve it. They want to have this breakthrough. Let's see. Yeah, Chariot. They want to come towards you. They want to come towards you and speak their truth about how they really feel. The lovers, soulmate connection. Right? Like I said, they're starting to recognize this connection, how powerful it's always been to them, how significant it's always been to them. But it took a little bit of trial and error for the both of you to see this. And it had to happen this way. There was no other way it was going to happen. It needed to happen. It was the only way this person was going to see what this connection was. As bad as that may sound, if something really shitty happened. But some people just need to learn their lesson that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this person's potential action may be during this time frame. Page of Wands. So they may show up again, but they're not going to show up the way you want them to. High Priestess, yeah, they're going to keep a lot hidden still about how they actually feel, about what they actually want to say. As much as they want to speak their truth, there's this energy of them that they're still scared to tell you everything. So if they hit you up, it's going to be very flirty and fun. It's going to be a hey, but it's going to get the ballpark rolling. It's going to get the ball moving. Okay, because overall I feel like they do want to return. They do want to offer you something substantial, but this person has to build the courage first. And I feel like they don't want to say the wrong thing. Okay. So let's see what they'd like to say to you. What would this person like to say to Scorpio during this time? Whoa. Okay, they want to say a lot to you, that's for sure. Let's put these back. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have your beauty still moves me. Then we have, is it possible to forgive and forget? This card has been very popular. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. I got spooked, yeah. It's easier to just stay away right now. Your words linger in my mind. Yeah, exactly. And lastly, I'm just going to pull an advice card for you, Scorpio, for whoever's watching this video. And you do not have to be in a twin flame situation for this to resonate, okay? Oh, there we go. Ooh, we have Celestial Union. Know that we have been together since the beginning of time. Whether with you now or in separation, know that I'm always with you. Our journey begins when the sun rises to when it sets, and to the stars that shine my light on you. I feel like this is a very significant connection, Scorpio, but that's what makes it so challenging and so difficult. Sometimes the best things come to us with challenges and having to have patience, and I know it's been difficult, but I feel like this is a very sacred union. Okay, so it's gonna have its ups and downs. At the bottom of the deck is sacrifice. Opportunity is never wasted. Every sacrifice made pushes each twin towards their own to self-alignment. It's not about fixing your twin, but yourself. Everything else will fall into place. Exactly. So just keep doing you. And that's what you've been doing. And it's going to work out in your favor. All right, Scorpio. So that is your reading during this time frame. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. That way you can support my channel and get notifications when I post. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.